All right, Sunday, the 28th. Today was about injury recovery, and I'm still trying to get some runs in. So, after I went home yesterday, my back kind of locked up. But the good thing was, it's not my lower back, it's not my my vertebrae or my spine. It's just a muscle in the upper mid part of my back. I think it's my trap or something. I don't know. But I was basically hunched over all day with like my shoulder forward down like this. If it locked up, I'd say sometimes it would just hit me, kind of take my breath away. But I would just move in a position to kind of take the strain off of it, and that'd be fine. So I got through the day. And I actually slept pretty good last night. Woke up, it's not as bothersome. I haven't had as many of those. I want to say it's not cramping up, but it'll just hit sometimes and just like keel me over, like ugh. So, can't just lay around, do nothing. I went in the gym and tried to work several different ranges of motion, several different exercises to see if I could find that spot and loosen it up. I ended up doing a small circuit for about 20-30 minutes, very lightweight, just going through ranges of motion and working through that pain point until it was loosened up. The things I did, a shoulder press, machine shoulder press. When I push up overhead, I must be using some of my upper back, and it really bugs it. That's probably the thing that bugs it the most. I tried some, rack pulls with the bar. That didn't really do anything to it. I did some essentially lat pulls overhead, real good overhead stretch, and that felt good, but I don't know it was actually hitting the area. Some face pulls, some rear delt flies. That was good. If I flexed at the very back and kind of held it, it would hit that spot in my middle back. I just kind of worked through ranges of motion, kept it light, and by the end of the workout, I was able to move and feel reasonable. No heavy weights or anything. Just an example would be when I first got there, I went to the rack to do some rack pulls with the barbell to see, just work through range of motion just with the barbell. And getting the bar off of someone had it at squat height was like super painful. I kind of just dropped it just because as I lifted up there, I'm using my upper back to kind of support the weight, and that's what hurts the most. But by the end of the workout, I just went to the deadlift platform. I cleaned the empty bar and I pressed it 5 times. Again, I gotta. It's not easy. It's painful as I go upwards, but once I got to the top, I held it in the air and kind of flexed that area. So we're doing good. It's not a spinal injury. It's not a lower back injury. I'm gonna make it. I guess it's just a good reminder that you're gonna have good times and bad times, and enjoy the good times. So the last few weeks I've been really killing it on the deadlifts. So just be happy with that. Let's work through this injury. We'll be back at it soon. I don't think this is epically bad. And then I struggled through some running. 20 minutes. I want to keep my running up. I did not push the speed because it's brutal when I get on there at first. I started at 6.2 miles an hour, which is like probably 1 to 2 miles below like a reasonable start for me. But when I just run, the impact on that left side is brutal on my back. But as I expected, the longer I ran, the better it felt. It was just loosening up, getting used to the movements. So I started at 6.2. At 1 minute, I went to 6.3. At 2 minutes, I went to 6.4, etc. All the way up for 20 minutes. I ended at 8.2 because I jumped up 2 at the last at 19 minutes. And I think I ended with, 2.35 miles maybe. So like a 7 mile an hour pace. Not epic, but I did my 20 minutes. It became comfortable again. I'm a little bit sore now. Taking that big breath. It's not as crippling as it was yesterday. So I'm not sure what's on the docket tomorrow. Who knows? I might be able to do some bench pressing. I tried some today. It didn't irritate it, so I just got away from it, but I was just the bar. So tomorrow's going to be something. Either more injury recovery or I'll be able to do something. So just keep at it. You're going to have hills and valleys in your training. And when you're in the valleys, just look back to the hills and appreciate them. And then start climbing out that valley again and get up the hill. So glad I got in there. Glad I got moving. Sitting around doing nothing isn't going to help. So be at it again tomorrow. See ya.